the baby when Heather kidnapped him?
Landview, Pennsylvania, with a woman named Taya Delgado.
Todd's ex-wife?
He was driving her to the hospital the night of the storm, and their car broke down. She had her baby at a bus stop.
It's her baby that didn't make it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And somehow during the confusion, Heather switched the babies.
God, how awful for Taya. And Todd. I mean, I know how badly he wanted to help her. She took the wrong baby home.
Star, there are things that you don't understand. The whole night was out of control.
You are unbelievable. No matter how high the body count, it's just never your fault, is it?
This is not my fault.
Do you know how many times you have sworn to me, to Mom, and to Aunt Vicky that it wasn't your fault? Only to get caught, come clean, and swear that this time it's different.
But this time is different.
Is it? Goodbye.
I just got caught up in something.
Goodbye.
Wait a second, Star. Hold on a minute. Look, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, okay? I'll answer all of your questions, and then you can decide if you're going to believe me or write me off.
Talk.
You know, Todd is always saying how selfish he is. But I know he was really worried about Taya. This is probably really hard on him, and he's probably blaming himself.
From everything Star's told me about her dad, he seems pretty messed up.
I know. And whatever happened between him and Taya, I know that he still cares about her. So this is probably hard on both of them. Almost felt guilty for being so happy for Jason.
Do you think Jason and Sam are going to get back together?
I hope so.
Since when?
Since that's what Jason wants. Look, Sam gets on my nerves, and I don't think she deserves Jason, but I'm going to do everything in my power to push them together.
You know what Jason would really like?
He would tell me to stay out of it.
So maybe you should.
If Jason convinces himself that Sam and the baby are better off without him, he's going to walk away. And I have to stop him. Want to come with me?
Not a chance. I got to go see Star. Taya is almost like a mother to her.
Taya's freaking out, so she begs me to do something. I wrap the kid in a scarf and I take off, but we're in the middle of nowhere. And, I mean, there's a parked car, but it's locked. And then I see a light. And it's a cabin. I get to the cabin, and there's Heather. And Heather says she's great with kids, so I give the child to Heather. And Heather does everything she can. She does the best that she can, but... And then she takes off to bury Anthony's a car wreck, and I'm with this child, my nephew, who never had a chance, who never took a breath. And I'm saying to myself, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell Taya?
Why didn't you just tell Taya?
Taya lost Victor because of me.
It was awful, but it wasn't your fault this time.
I wasn't going to be the one to tell her that her son was gone. And then Sam Morgan barges to the door and passes out in the middle of the floor. And I hear a baby outside. And I go onto the porch, and there's this beautiful, healthy child. Taya appears out of nowhere. And she's filled with hope, and she's filled with love. And she starts reaching for this kid, and she starts calling him her baby. And I panic. I freeze. I don't have any words. And she bursts into tears, and she says, thank you. And she says that if she had lost the child, she would not have been able to go on. So I gave her the baby. Star, I lie all the time. I lie to everyone all the time. I didn't mean to lie this time. I didn't. It just happened.
I don't blame you for having doubts. I let my hate for Franco blind me to something that I've always known. Loving a child isn't about DNA. I want to be there for Danny every day. I want to help him learn. I want to help him grow. Sam, I want to be his father.
The worst thing for Danny would be to try this and have it not work out.
I know that I hurt you. I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I will never leave you or Danny. I'm gonna love you both forever, Sam.
So, my request is of a personal nature.
In what way?
In the way that it involves me personally.
Look, Detective, I'm not psychic, so unless you want to bring your mother in for a consult,
no,
I would
absolutely
suggest...
not. That's not. Look, Lulu and I are thinking about taking that next step in starting a family.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So, I mean, we're actually not thinking about it. We're actually actively trying. And when I say active, I mean we're making a dedicated effort to, but I realized it's kind of taking a little longer than anticipated, and I wanted to know if my...
So you need a sperm count.
Where the hell has he been all this time? And why now? Why has he broken cover and showed up here?
Have you asked him?
He's here for Anna.
You're not gonna let that happen.
Hell no. Well, he says they're still married and that I lost her the minute he showed up.
After Robin died, Luke he gave me unconditional support. He was there at the funeral. He helped me through the first agonizing weeks. And over time, he became very important. Where it's going, I'm not even sure. But we are more than friends. Satisfied?
Not exactly.
Well, I don't know what more I can say.
I say good riddance to him. I don't think he's good enough for you.
I just don't get it. Why is a smart woman like Anna not more suspicious of this dude calling himself Lavery?
Well, he's her ex. They have history. He hasn't lied to her.
Not that I can prove, yet.
I mean, it just sounds like they might still be together if he hadn't been kidnapped.
Well, he wasn't just kidnapped, according to him. Get this. He says he was abducted from the Witness Protection Program, snatched from wherever he was relocated, and left to rot in a Turkish prison. Does that sound plausible to you?
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in the story, but what's the alternative?
Only one. Duke ain't Duke.
I love you. And Danny. I hope it's not too late for you to believe that.
He's probably gonna be hungry. When he wakes up, I'm gonna go get a bottle.
Come here, little guy. Oh, yeah. You know what? I owe you and your mom an apology. That wasn't fair to you. And I don't know if she's gonna believe in me again. If I'm gonna get the chance to watch you grow, just be there for you. Hey.
Is this him?
Oh, this is him. Yeah, he's sleeping right now.
Oh my God, he's beautiful.
You wanna hold him?
No, he looks so perfect and peaceful in your arms. Oh, you're the best father. Do you believe that? Please tell me you're going to be this little baby's father.
That's up to Sam.
Up to Sam. She lets you go and she deprives this beautiful little boy of your love. She's a bigger fool than I thought.
Carly cannot fight for me.
You gave her the biggest miracle. You found her baby after Heather gave him away. Look at the ear.
It wasn't only Heather.
What are you talking about?
Your friend Todd was involved.
What would you have done, Star? You're gonna tear an infant from Taya's arms? Taya
You
was
had Sam
so
thinking that her baby
happy.
died. Did what I went through, losing hope, did that mean anything
What happened
to
to
you?
you hurt me worse than anything that had ever
Then
happened
how could
to
you
me
inflict
before.
that pain on someone else?
Heather lied to me. She told me that Sam had gone to that cabin to abandon her child.
So you just believed Heather?
What other reason could a woman possibly have to be in a shack in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, in the middle of a storm? She left her child on a porch. I gave her a job.
You gave her a job for a baby.
Don't know why I did that. Why would I let Sam get so close to me? She almost figured everything out. Why would I take such a stupid risk?
Because maybe that's what you wanted. Maybe you wanted to get caught.
Why would I want to get caught?
So that the baby could return to its real mother.
Oh, baby's home now. Taya hates me again. Everything is right in the world.
Right. So you're going to confess, aren't you?
Couldn't do it. I just couldn't tell Taya. Hoping you won't either.
I'll stand guard.
Oh, that's supposed to make this easier.
Look, you go in there, do that. I will have a lab technician take it and run an analysis. Completely confidential.
Thank you.
Go ahead, detective. Fill her up.
If Duke's not Duke, then who is he?
Here's what I know. Duke Lavery was in the witness protection program. The feds faked his death with an explosion. And then sometime later, I'm not sure when, some guy named Jonathan Paget made contact with Anna. He didn't look like Lavery, but he seemed to have all Duke's memories. He claimed that he had had plastic surgery so he could get back to her. Then, Lavery's enemies found him, shot him, and he died in Anna's arms. Now, you'd think that would be the end of the story, right? But no. Now this joker shows up.
So then that Paget guy was lying.
I'm thinking maybe the Paget guy was the real deal, and this current incarnation is the phony.
Then how did he get Duke's face?